My name is David Cutter. I'm a docent here at the Ralph Mark Gilbert Civil Rights Museum. Today I want to highlight a figure that we have here. Her name is Susie King Taylor. She was born in August of 48 in Midway, Georgia. At the age of 7, she moved to Savannah to stay with one of her relatives by the name of Dolly. While she was here, there were 2 African American females that taught her how to read. Secondly, there were 2 whites that advanced her knowledge within the field of education. Now, all 4 of these individuals did that at the risk of their own lives. Schools teaching African Americans was illegal at that time. Susie King Taylor risked her life educating hundreds of African Americans here in Savannah, along the Midway area, and also in South Carolina. She later joined the first voluntary colored troops out of Parris Island, South Carolina, that became known as the 33rd U.S. Colored Troops, to the amazement of one of the officers to find that she was highly educated, she could read and write. His knowledge of African Americans in the South during that period of time was that they were illiterate. After learning what she could do, he allowed Susie King Taylor to teach others in the 33rd U.S. Colored Troops and those around her. Here in Savannah, she opened the first, she actually taught African Americans at the risk of her life when it was illegal. When schools became legal, she opened the first legal school for blacks here in Savannah. Susie King Taylor didn't rest with the knowledge that she had. She passed it on to others. She later moved to Massachusetts. Her life ended in 1912. But the light that shined and the fire that was built within her, she spread that fire on to others. Susie King Taylor is a hero within the African American community here in Savannah. And actually, she's listed in the Smithsonian African American Institute in Washington, D.C., but there actually is very little known of her. The fire that shined in Susie King Taylor is the light that shines within this museum today. That light says, pass it on.